Many people want to achieve their goals. I mean, who does it? We are constantly bombarded on social media of people who have luxurious lifestyles, who found their dream partner, or who have gotten accepted into their dream school, which could possibly lead us to wondering, why am I always stuck in my same situation? Been in this same predicament for years and nothing has changed no matter what I do. Well, if this sounds like you need to continue watching this video because we're going to uncover the layers that are holding you back from your dream life. Welcome back to Shema Saba. In today's video, we're going to discuss the reasons why you cannot manifest your dream life and the 7 steps that can help you achieve it. Here are the chapters for today's video. The reason why I feel like I'm in the position to give you guys advice about this is because I myself have been stuck in a rut for years, and it wasn't until I realized that I have a lot of deep feelings of feeling like I was unworthy. I was always in a cycle of toxic friendships, toxic work environments, unsure of my purpose in life, and feeling like I was always a victim to my life circumstances. So fast forward today, I've started 2 businesses where I am happy and I don't feel anxious. I don't live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I am happy about my life. Every day I wake up and I'm constantly feeling like, what am I going to do today to get me closer to my dreams? As cliche as it sounds, but once you remove these deep layers, these beliefs and these things these energies that are holding you back, it streams like you towards joy and fulfillment in your life. I feel more powerful. I feel that I have more control over my life. I don't feel like life is just happening to me anymore. I don't feel jealous or envious of people posting the highlights of their lives because of these things that I'm going to showcase with you guys first. So with that being said, the very first one I want you guys to realize is that if you cannot manifest the things of your desires, it's because, one, you may lack clarity. One of the main reasons why people cannot get what they really want is because they don't really know what it is that they want. They may say that, hey, I want to be a rich person one day. Okay, so what does that rich person look like? Who is that rich person? Is it a pilot? Is it a doctor? Is it an entrepreneur? Is it a basketball player? Is it a philanthropist? Who is that person? What is that identity? Who are you going to be? So if you don't have a clear visions, the universe will not give you what you want because your energies and your vision is scattered all over the place. So make sure you have a set idea about what it is that you really want. So take time out and figure out yourself. What is it that I want to do? Who is it that I want to become? How does that look like every day? What type of things am I going to be doing? Who am I going to be around? What would my morning routine look like? What would my days look like? Start getting more detail about what it is that you actually want. So the more specific you are, the more easy it is for you to visualize what you want to do. And when it comes to visualization, guys, visualize first thing when you wake up and right before you go to bed.
This night, as I would go to bed, I would, in a drowsy, sleepy state, the state that borders upon sleep, I would imagine that I am actually in such a house, that were I to step off the bed, I would step upon the floor of that house. Were I to leave this room, I would enter the room that is adjacent to my imagined room in that house. And while I am touching the furniture and feeling it to be solidly real, and while I am moving from one room to the other in my imaginary house, I would go sound asleep in that state. And I know that in a way I could not consciously devise, I would realize my house. I have seen it work time and time again.
You can create a vision board if you don't want to just do this all the time. I know for me, I have a vision board on Pinterest and I just pin everything that I like and I have it saving towards a board. So it's like a continuous scroll, but I make sure I look at that board every single morning. Or also you can put on your phone's background a picture of the goal that you want to have, or you can journal every day or right before you go to bed at night about the lifestyle that you want to have. Get very specific, get very detailed, and this method is called scripting. And so just pick which one that you want to do. If you want to try out everything and feel like which one is best for you, then try that out. But whatever it is that you do, make sure you are very consistent, because missing a few days and and not taking action is very important. So if you don't have those things, it will just be a dream and it will just be at the back of your mind, and it's something that you won't be able to do because you're not taking the actions and you're not being consistent. And also with the actions, I want to highlight that whatever you feel a certain burst of, maybe I should take a left or maybe I should take a right, just like a certain burst of something that you wouldn't normally do, make sure you listen to that, because that is called inspired action. It keeps you on the path or the direction of making you be more and more aligned with your goals. So next up, let's talk about limited belief. These are internal barriers that keeps you from achieving your goals as well. So limited belief often comes from past experiences or societal conditioning. So our brain prioritizes safetyness. Anything that steps outside what is normal or expected for your brain, it always try to keep you safe. So for example, if a person hasn't ever had a relationship or they've seen their friends getting cheated on, they will have this conditioning, even though that they haven't experienced themselves. If you want to achieve love, you need to be cautious about that, because you can get cheated on and all men are cheaters. And so this is a way that your brain does to protect yourself from going through something that could potentially cause you to get out of balance or cause you to be stressed, that keeps you in your comfort zone of fear and won't allow you to be more courageous to go after the goals and the things that you actually want. So to overcome these limited beliefs, the very first thing you need to do is pay attention to the negative thoughts that arise when you are thinking about your goals. I know that sounds a little bit contradictory, but you have to identify what it is that's holding you back. So once you identify it, it is time now to reframe this into a positive, but be very cautious about this. Make sure that it's stepping stones. You're not going to just say, hey, I want to have $1 million. Start off gradually. Start with, hey, I have $1,000, or I have $5,000, or I have $10,000, and make sure you attach a certain type of emotion towards that. So how would you feel if you had $10,000, someone handed you $10,000 right now? You'll feel excited, right? So when you are saying these different types of phrases, when you're saying these words to counterbalance the negative thought that you had, attach an emotion towards this. For example, I am very thankful that I have $1,000, or I'm so happy I have a $10,000. And it doesn't matter about where this comes from. Just think about what it is that you want and think about how the end result will make you feel once you achieve this. You can say this to yourself, like just out loud, or you can create affirmation. You can record yourself saying these things and you can replay it, repeat it. And as well, there are some YouTube videos that actually are channels that help you with these different types of beliefs, and I can tag some down here as well. And then also, you guys, a little shameless plug that I create a little playlist as well to help you unblock whatever beliefs that you do have. And if this is something you guys want to see more, please drop down in the comment section below if you guys want me to put out affirmations or subliminals just for you guys to check out and listen to. If you don't want to listen to the affirmations or anything like that, and you just want to say out loud your affirmations, if you feel yourself getting very anxious, just be calm, because this is very common that sometimes you may feel a feeling of unworthiness and you don't feel like you're aligned to this affirmation. So I want you guys to try EFT tapping. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And so you will begin tapping all the way from your head towards various places on your body, various places on your face. I can put a link here somewhere. Do this at the comfort of your own home. If you feel like you're not worthy of love, just say, I am happy, I am worthy of love. And you just go, I am happy, I'm worthy of love. I am happy, I am worthy of love. I am happy, I'm worthy of love. And you just go on until you feel an exhale. You'll feel that peace and you'll feel calm, because that anxiety leaves your body and it gets you more and more aligned towards what it is that you actually want. Even right now, I feel very good by doing that. So the third on our list is inconsistent actions. Like I said earlier, if you are not putting in the effort, you're not putting in the work, you're not listening to the inspired actions, and you're just dreaming and you're just visualizing, things won't just happen for you. It would just remain stuck, manifest, and be aligned to our reality. Many people start with this burst of enthusiasm, but soon after they begin to lose it. They begin to stop being consistent. They begin to stop putting in the action. And so you have to overcome this. Whenever you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this, I'll put it off tomorrow. No, just do it now. And so that you can feel better for tomorrow. You will have your tomorrow's version and you will be happy that the past you had done the work and put the work in. This inconsistency creates a stop and go effect, and it makes you lose your momentum, and you won't get the things that you want. That's just how life is. You don't put in the work, you just won't get the result. What you need to do is you need to create a routine. If you have a big task, if you have a big goal that you want to achieve, start breaking down to small tasks that you can do. Don't overload yourself or overwhelm yourself with too much. Take things one day at a time. And if you have so much to do for today, take half of that workload and put it on the next day. Take your time. You don't have to rush to get there. You will get there, but just make sure that you will be consistent. You put in the action. You're doing your visualization technique. You are doing the work that can achieve your result. If you are looking for a job, you are submitting applications. If you are looking for love, you are going on dating sites. You're putting yourself out there. You're getting outside your comfort zone. Or if you meet a new person and you are opening yourself up to people, you have to do the work. You have to get outside that fear. You have to get outside your comfort zone. If you're remaining in your comfort zone, you remain stuck. While you are breaking all these big goals into small, manageable tasks, make sure you are celebrating yourself, reward yourself. You don't have to go throw this big party. Do whatever thing to make you feel good. And by you doing that, it can make you consistently be on the journey of continuously getting what you want. Like, for example, me, I have this app called, which is not sponsored, this app is called Structured. And so I have different lists of things that I have to do. Once I see that I could complete it, everything on my list, I feel very motivated and I feel very good about myself. It just makes me feel good to see that I am along the track of fulfilling my dreams instead of in the past. Something I would do is that I would just put things off and I would just be like, oh, well, the future me will one day figure this out, or I don't feel like doing this right now. I just feel like just watching TV. I just feel like laying down. But when I am seeing myself crossing out these tasks throughout the day, I feel very good about myself, and it increases my self-esteem and increases my self-worth about myself by me being able to do the things that I want to do. Now, I'm not saying that my worthiness is tied to my productivity. What I'm saying is that it's showing me that I am capable to do things that I set out for myself. With that, just make sure that you remember that every steps, even the small steps, can lead to significant progress over time. So the very fourth thing on the list is a negative environment. Be mindful of the people that you are around because they can project their energies onto you. If you are around negative people, their thinking and their beliefs can affect you as well. Like, say for example, if you have your goals and you have your visions and the people around you they don't see themselves attaining or achieving those goals. And so it's important not to share your beliefs and your dreams and your goals with everyone. So be mindful of the people that you are around when it comes to you wanting to progress in life and you want to become successful in life. And sometimes it could be our closest friends and it could be our closest family members. So be mindful of that. It can put you into a survival mode. And once you are in a survival mode, it distracts you from your goals and it just keeps you in this lower vibrational energy. What you want to do is you want to be higher. So the dreams of success, your successes and all those different things, they are on a higher frequency. So once you go down the notches, you're going to be further and further away of being aligned to the things it is that you want to achieve. Search out for people, if you know them, connect with people that you know that have the same mindset that you have. If they are working towards the same goals that you're working towards, or if they already have the goals that you want to have, be open towards those people when you want to share about your progress or you want to tell someone to relate to. Tell it to those types of people because they understand you. And if you're a type of person who, like for me, for example, I didn't have people around me that had the same visions as I had or the same ideas that I had, what I chose to do was I would just look on YouTube. And there's a difference between living through people versus getting inspiration from people. Be very mindful of that. Watch people like, for example, on YouTube that has achieved a certain type of goal. So for example, if you are a designer, watch people on YouTube to get those inspirations from They'll tell you different things about their design progress. They'll give you advice on resumes. They'll give you advice on job culture, whatever it is that you want to do. Be more aligned with those types of people. Watch them for those things specifically when it comes to like achieving your goals. Connecting with people who are on the same wavelength or who are the same mentality as you have. The fifth thing I want to talk to you guys about is patience. Manifesting your dream life takes time, and so giving up too soon, you could be right there. You would have had your goals right in and there. Make sure you be patient. We live in a world that values instant gratification. Change and success require constant effort over time. When you don't see results, it's very easy for you to become discouraged and just to give up on your goals or just throw it all together. Just remember that progress can be very incremental. Remain faithful and loyal to your goals even when you don't see anything. If you don't see any type of birds before landing, develop a feeling of knowing that you have it already, because you may not see it in the 3D, but it exists in the 5th dimension. So whatever it is, just know that that you have it already. It just hasn't manifested in this reality just yet. And so don't think about it as like, oh, you're waiting for it or anything like that. Just reframe the mindset of saying that, oh, I already have it. If you feel any type of time where you feel like, well, I don't have this, that, just say that I already have it already with me now. So the 6th step that I want to talk to you guys about is the fear of failure. So this step can paralyze you from even taking a step towards achieving your goals. Normally thought of as something negative, but it's actually a positive because it is a visual representation of showing you what works and what doesn't work for you. By you avoiding risk, it stifles you from actual progress that you need to achieve and to gain the manifestation that you want to have. So again, just to reframe how you view failures, think of it as a stepping stone rather than a setback. Each failure brings you to, like I said, closer towards your goals and better strategies of how to tackle it and to attain whatever it is that you want to have. Just embrace a growth mindset where you view challenges as opportunities for you to learn and for you to grow. So the very last step is to never ignore your intuition. Intuition is often dismissed over having logical strategies, but this can be a very powerful tool in manifesting your dreams. Like I said, those inspired actions is just your gut. This is your intuition. So your gut feelings can align you towards the manifestation because it is never tearing you away from what it is that you want. It is always keeping you on a clear path of your dream, especially when you are doing the work to get what you want to have. So whenever you make decisions, make sure you are going with your intuition. At the same time, you're using your logic. Don't do something that is very risky or very dangerous for you that will put you in a very bad situation, or others as well. Listen to your intuition and use reasoning and logic. So to gain a better intuition is keep doing the visualization tools, keep listening to your affirmations, making your affirmations, journaling, scripting. You can do meditation, you can go on walks, anything that puts you in a very calm and nurturing mood. It will help you to develop a very strong intuition. These are the 7 steps that are keeping you from manifesting your dream life. So make sure you guys use these tools. Comment section below if you guys want me to start putting in more affirmation videos out there. I make them for myself all the time, but if you guys are interested in that type of content, please let me know and drop it below in the comment section. If you guys are watching my video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.